Have you ever noticed people who speak less, but are highly respected in their social circle? Imagine you're in your office. A project's deadline is tomorrow, and your whole team is tense. In this high-stakes environment, one employee verbally abuses another. Now everyone is holding their breath, expecting the other person to retaliate. The tension in the office rises. Everyone is watching, waiting for his response. But instead of reacting angrily, that employee says something in a calm, composed manner. Just one sentence diffuses the tension and resolves the conflict. The angry employee is now embarrassed. He avoids eye contact and quickly returns to his seat. Everyone else goes back to work, as if the argument never happened. But this incident raises the respect for the calm employee. People begin to value his opinions and even want to befriend him. Now the question is, does that man feel less, or does he simply respond differently? Well, calm people have control over their emotions. It doesn't mean they feel less. It means they know how to manage those feelings. And this control comes from one thing: the simple sentences they choose to say. Today, we're going to explore 5 Stoic sentences you can use in your daily life to become calmer and more in control. Sentence 1. I prefer to understand before I respond. We often listen to others just to reply. The urge to defend ourselves, share our opinions, or express emotions is so strong that words rush to our lips before the other person even finishes speaking. Stoics discourage this habit. They believe that the more you truly listen and understand others, the wiser you become. You need an open mind, free from prejudice. Only then can you truly understand human behavior. Imagine someone is wrongly accusing you of something you didn't do. They might be shouting at you or speaking badly about you behind your back. The urge to defend yourself or confront them will be strong. But instead, take a deep breath, pause, and try to understand what they're saying. They expect a furious reaction. So when you calmly say you're listening to understand them, it surprises them. Their anger begins to fade. This is not weakness. It's a strategy Stoics have taught for centuries. They may continue accusing you. Their tone might remain aggressive, or they might even become emotional and paint you as the villain. Your pride will burn, but don't react. Stay calm and try to see things from their perspective. You might notice insecurity, pain, or misunderstanding behind their words. Once they finish speaking, present your side calmly and respectfully. This approach disarms people. It makes them feel heard, and that's what everyone wants. Sentence 2. This is out of my control. Stoics believe that we can only control our inner mind. The outer world is unpredictable, so there's no point wasting emotional energy trying to control it. Imagine you leave home on time, but suddenly, traffic comes to a halt. You are now gripping the wheel, looking at the clock, getting tensed with every passing second. Your phone buzzes. It's your colleague, reminding you that you're late for an important meeting. You explain that you're stuck in traffic, but they snap back, blaming you. Now the urge to defend yourself rises. You might want to argue or apologize nervously, but instead of doing this, take a deep breath, pause, and simply say, "This is out of my control." That pause and that sentence changes everything. The tension softens. The other person is less likely to continue snapping. And more importantly, you regain mental clarity. Instead of wasting energy on things you can't control, you focus on what you can do next. This mindset also applies to personal growth. You can't control other people's opinions. You can't control who values you or who ignores you. You can't control the economy, but you can control your emotions. Stand in front of a mirror and repeat, "This is out of my control. I can't change others." This simple practice helps you break free from emotional spirals and focus on your next move. This video is meant to be taken seriously. not consumed like background noise or empty motivation. If this message resonates with you, leave a like and send this video to someone who genuinely needs to hear it. Sentence 3. I am okay with a different outcome. Sometimes we become attached to specific outcomes. You plan a trip with friends. You imagine the fun, book tickets, plan everything, and count the days. Then suddenly, your friend cancels. Plans fall apart. This unexpected turn of events makes you anxious. You are overwhelmed because the outcome is something you weren't prepared for. Here, Stoics tell us to remain open to different outcomes. Prepare yourself for unexpected things in your life so that you remain in control of your emotions and situation. Instead of shouting at friends or wasting your energy on sulking, you should embrace the outcome and move on in your life. Let's understand the importance of this sentence with another practical example. You go for a job interview. After weeks of planning, second-guessing every question, and working on yourself, you do well in the interview and are now waiting for your offer. It comes, and it's much lower than expected. Now, your feelings are everywhere. You are disappointed with the offer, but also desperate for the job. The outcome you have thought in your mind is urging you to take the offer that doesn't define your worth. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause, take a breath, look them in the eye and say, I am okay with a different outcome. This instantly shifts how they see you. You no longer appear desperate. You appear confident and self-assured, and that changes the power dynamic. Maybe they will improve the offer. Maybe they don't. But either way, you protect your self-worth. Once you open yourself to different outcomes, you start attracting different opportunities. This allows you to live more widely and optimistically. Sentence 4. I appreciate your opinion, but I don't share it. Every person in the world has a belief system. Their environment, exposure, and life experiences shape how they think and see the world. That's why you'll often meet people whose opinions differ from yours. You might want to change in your workplace, while someone else may feel uncomfortable with that change. You might want to try plan B, but the other person insists on sticking with plan A. In these moments, the urge to become defensive or even aggressive can rise quickly. Sometimes the other person may already be reacting strongly to your opinion. Instead of responding impulsively, pause and calmly say that you appreciate their opinion, even if you don't agree with it. This simple acknowledgement disarms the other person. It helps diffuse tension before it turns into conflict. You're not giving up your position. You're simply respecting their right to think differently. This opens the door to a more mature and respectful conversation. The other person becomes more willing to listen to you and more open to explaining their own perspective. This approach helps you handle disagreements without damaging anyone's dignity, including your own. Sentence 5. Let's talk about solutions. In difficult conversations, people often focus on blame instead of solutions. As tensions rise, everyone starts pointing fingers. Teams stop cooperating. Resentment builds. Productivity drops. But one simple shift can change everything. When you say, let's talk about solutions, you redirect everyone's energy. Instead of arguing about the past, people begin focusing on fixing the problem. The environment becomes calmer. People collaborate instead of compete. This doesn't mean ignoring mistakes. It means learning from them and moving forward. This approach is not only beneficial in the workspace, but also in personal relationships. When something bad happens between couples, it is very tempting to list past mistakes of your partner. This attitude hurts relationships and brings resentment in them. But if partners sit down and try to figure out what to do next, this strengthens their bond. Now they are a team against the world, figuring out how to make their future bright. Using these sentences requires discipline and self-control. Your instincts will push you to react, argue, and defend yourself. But choosing calm responses over impulsive reactions is what builds emotional strength. It won't be easy, but it is possible. Start with just one sentence. Practice it daily. Over time, you'll develop stronger discipline and a more grounded personality. And if you want to explore more Stoic ideas like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel.